Currently streaming on Netflix is Society of the Snow, a cinematic retelling of the 1972 Andes flight disaster which saw many people lose their lives after the plane they were on crashed into a mountain. The movie, which is directed by J.A. Bayona, tells the inspirational story of those who survived and how they managed to stay alive, despite the inhospitable conditions of the snow-laden Andes. If you have seen the movie, you might be interested in a sequel. But will there be a Society of the Snow 2? Here's what we know. What is Society of the Snow about? Society of the Snow is an adaptation of Pablo Vierci's book of the same name, which contains documented accounts of the survivors of the crash who were forced to live for 72 days in sub-zero temperatures. The movie tells their stories, with an account of the unthinkable things they sometimes had to do to keep themselves alive. We aren't going to delve into plot spoilers here, but if you would like to know more about the movie, check out our Ending Explained article which goes into greater detail. Will there be a Society of the Snow 2? A sequel is very unlikely as the first movie tells the entirety of this survival story during its runtime. During this time, we discover more about the plane crash, how it happened, how the survivors managed to stay alive, and how many people survived the 72-day ordeal before rescue came. As such, there isn't a lot of room for a sequel, but if you enjoyed the movie, you might want to check out the 1993 film Alive, which offers another retelling of the story, and read the book on which this film was based. What could Society of the Snow 2 be about? If a sequel was to be made, it could focus on the lives of the survivors after they had been rescued. It could also focus on the psychological toll the Andes ordeal must have had on them. But as we don't think a sequel is likely to happen, you shouldn't hold any hope for a follow-up film. Would you like to see a sequel to Society of the Snow? What would you like to see in a second film? Let us know in the comments below.